guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Teacher Sade, and I am back with another video. I promise I said to myself I was going to stop saying that like that, but I can't, because in 90 days we're changing Teacher Sade into another name. I know this is going to be what, the third name change, but there's literally another my name out there. So with that being said, it's a lovely name, obviously, but it cannot be two beauties with the same name. So anyway, let's just get right into this because I don't want this to be too long. I am starting a series called Talk About It Tuesdays. So with Talk About It Tuesdays, guys, I'm going to be dropping videos where we talk about things that are maybe outside of the norm, have to do with health, advice, whatever. Okay, so basically we're gonna talk about it. I'm here to show you 5 ways to save your money if you are broke. Okay, so get your notepads and let's talk about it. So the first way to save money if you are broke is the original way. The original way is your shoe box, okay, or up underneath your carpet. So you take your money and you put it in your own bank. Your own bank would be the bank that's inside of your house. It doesn't always have to be. If you feel like you have safety issues or safety concerns, you can always take it to another person's house who you know will not steal and or spend your money, or a person that just won't never know that you have money stashed at their house. Preferably someone who owns their house, not someone who moves a lot, someone who owns their house. So if you do not trust your money in your shoebox to be in your house, take it to a relative who owns their house, who have their forever home, etc., for that, and you bury that box. Or you can even bury it in their backyard. You know, this way, if anything ever happens to the bank system, the electrical system, or whatever is connected to all the electronics and all of that stuff, or you know, anything crazy happened, you know, a comet hit and you need your money, okay, you can just go and get your money there. You know, you don't have to go through a banking system. That's just common sense. You know, it's called bank shoebox, okay? So you take your money, you put it in a shoebox, and you save it. You also have to have discipline for this. You cannot be dipping into the shoebox. Or, you know, when I was like 18, 19, I used to take my money because the occupation I had, I used to make a lot of money fast, like really, really fast. Okay, guys, I was a drug dealer. Okay, I'm joking. So yeah, and I would just shove it underneath the carpet, you know. So that was or I had it in the box. I had it in a literal shoebox, and I also had it like under the carpet. Those were like my banks. And then my mom said, "Oh no, you're going to SunTrust." Okay, so the second way to save your money is through your card. So what you would do is you will contact your bank. This is for people with direct deposit. If you have direct deposit already on your card, direct deposit is when your job, your paycheck goes directly. You don't get it in the mail. I don't think anybody these days is getting paychecks in the mail. If you do, lucky you, because side note, that's another way to save money. Don't put it on my card. Send me it. But some jobs, they ain't trying to hear that anymore. They want everything to be electronic. But if you're still getting paychecks, lucky you, because I would never cash the check. Okay, so yeah, you contact your bank because you're already getting direct deposit, so all your money is going to your card. You contact your bank and you say, "Hey, listen," and they'll say, "Yes, Mrs. Fox." And you say, "How are you doing?" And they'll say, "I'm doing fine." You say, "Well, listen, I want to save a little bit of money." Okay, I said a little bit of money because we're broke here. Okay, well, what do you want to do? I want you, okay, to take $20 from my paycheck when it hits my account, whenever it hits my account. So I get paid bi-weekly. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that $20 bi-weekly. No problem. We'll set that up for you. So you want it to come out of your account bi-weekly, which is every 2 weeks, just $20. Yes, until I feel rich enough to ump the ante. No problem, Mrs. Fox. We have you. Simple as that. So no matter what amount, start off with $5. If you're comfortable with $5, start off with $5. Say, hey, listen, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, whoever you're with, the union, it doesn't matter. Listen, I want you to take $5 out of my account every other week. Okay? Now, for those of us that get paid every week, I suggest you take it to like $10. But if you're a person that get paid like bi-weekly, do $20 or do $40. Do whatever you're comfortable with. Okay? The thing is, you have to keep in mind that you're going to spend that on food, Starbucks, shoes, gas. Okay, yeah, you need gas. Hair, nails, eyelashes, eyeshadow, all of the crazy things that really don't matter when it comes to saving money. Okay, so if you bank online, meaning if you can look at what you're spending your money on, look at all the nuisance things that you're spending your money on and say, hey, I can take $20 out of my bank account and put it into my savings. So what they'll do is they'll make a savings account for you for that purpose. Most banks want you to put in your savings to start off with the savings. They want you to start off with, I think, $25 to $35. So it's not like $100 or even $50. They want for you to open up a savings account between between $20 to $50, because I don't work for no bank, so I don't know, but all of the ones I walked into is between $20 to $50 for you to open up account on the spot. If you want what you want, learn how to save your money. This is why I'm coming to you with this video. Okay, and a lot of these things I've done myself, so I know. Okay, it's not cute or fun being in a sticky situation. Okay, so the way to save your money, number 3. I'm so extra. So the way to save your money, number 3, is income tax season. All right. Okay. Income tax season. Okay. So I don't have a ton of kids. No offense to those that do. But I think that they get a lot more money than, okay, yeah, something like that. They get a lot more money than a person, let's say, with 1 kid. Okay. Me, and I really don't even get any income tax back because of what I do outside of YouTube. I don't get money back. I have to pay income taxes. So whatever I do get back, I am saving it. Okay. I'm saving it. So what you do is, the way to do this, and this is how I do it. So, and drop in the comments below, because I know stuff just be real all across the board and people would just be doing the same things and we don't even know it. So with that being said, guys, you take your income tax. You should already know how much you're getting by what? April, let's take that back about March, April. You should maybe know how much you're getting. So you have 2 months to, well, I file in like May, end of April. I mean, you can't file in May. I file in April. That's the deadline. April like 15th or 16th or something like that. So yeah, because I have to pay them, so I have to file. And if you don't know, you can go up to 3 years without filing your taxes. Like, it's a way you have to let them know that, listen, I'm not going to file for like 3 years. I think, yeah, 3 years is the limit. Talk to your tax person, okay? But I do think if you're paying taxes, you still have to pay. But for those that don't have to pay taxes, I think that you can wait up to 3 years to file all 3 of those years together. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I know, right? Talk to your income tax person. Tell them I told you. No. So anyway, so you should know you have basically a couple months to spend your money mentally on what you need to spend it on. Put your money aside mentally for what you need to spend it on. Okay, if you want to start that business, this is your opportunity to do so. Don't be out here buying it on shoes, clothes, and stuff that you really don't need for the summertime, that you're really not going to wear because you're going to be working hard at work all summer long. Okay, so yeah, mentally spend your money. Write it down. Okay, I want to pay up my rent for 2 months, or I want to pay up my BG&E, gas and electric, for 2 to 3 months, or I want to pay up this, that's what you should be doing with your income tax money, because it's money that you put out. income tax money. Okay, if you have enough, maybe go on vacation, do something like that, but you should always save between $500 to $1,000. Go and take and put it in another bank account that you don't use. Tell them, I don't want a card, I just want to place my money here. Make it so I don't do all the precautions where so you don't dip into that money. This is another self-discipline tactic, because if you know, hey, I got $1,000 somewhere off to the side somewhere, and you get into sticky situations, you're gonna start trying to dibble and dabble in that. So put it in another whole bank, okay? Take it to a union that's not even in your state. Do something outside of the norm that will help you save that money, if you know how you are with money. It is not easy for a lot of people to save money, and it is really, really sad. I recommend $5 to $1,000. Put it in a bank account that you do not use, or you can go and bury it somewhere, or you can go and take it to a relative house that will not touch your money, that will watch your money. Like my grandfather, before he left, he would like hold my family's money. Like he was like the bank. He would hold the money. He was like good with money. He would not spend your money, you know. So a lot of people would take their money to him, and he would hold their money for them until they need it, or be like, no, you don't need it, you ain't getting it. Put it in a bank account that you do not use, not your everyday use. Do not put it in your savings. Go open up a separate bank account at another bank somewhere, or in another state, or something outside of the norm, and save your money that way. You do not touch that money until next year roll around. You're putting some more in there. The fourth way to save money is paychecks. Well, not paychecks. So basically, you get your, I know it might be a little difficult for me to vocalize this for people with bi-weekly, because I get paid weekly, right? Okay. That doesn't always mean that it's better. It just means that, you know, I wish I got paid bi-weekly, because when I did, it helped me save a lot more, and it helped me realize, hey, you're spending a lot of money on nonsense things, girl. So, paycheck at the beginning of the month or at the end of the month, you should know all of your bills. You should know all of your expenses, gas, food, you know, all the necessities, right? So at the beginning of the month, first of the month, you're like, hey, bi-weekly, I get 2 paychecks. I guess you guys get 2 paychecks in a month. So let's pretend that these are $1,000 bills, okay? Let's pretend that these are $100 bills. Ooh, do we wish. Let's pretend that these are $100 bills. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Okay, let's just put ourselves in the mind that we make $600 all month. Okay, so in a perfect world, your rent is only $200. So $200 is going to your rent already. Okay, so you're left with $400. Bills, your essential bills, meaning your gas and electric, your water bill, that is $100. Food, clothes, shoes, blah 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 blah. Now, if you're like me, I don't get government assistance for food, so I had to come out of pocket, and I love it that way. That's another whole video, okay? But not to anybody that do your thing until you can get where you need to get. But I recommend you get up off of it. Okay, we need to be self-reliant in 2020 and into this next decade. People, we all need to be self-reliant. Okay, that's what your president like. All right, yeah, I went there. Okay, so anyway, so you got your bills out the way, your major bills. Then you have your nuisance bills like Netflix, Spotify, Hulu, this, that, the third. And let's just throw in your grocery bill with that. Your nuisance bill and your groceries. Now, you have another 100 to play with. This is probably by the end of the month. So probably by the beginning of the month, you want to take care of all of your bills. Even if you don't have to pay them, well, yeah, you do have to pay your rent right away. And then your gas and electric and your water bill comes, and all the other stuff comes at a certain time. Just pay it anyway. Even if it's too early, go ahead and get it out the way. This will help your credit. Okay, so you have $100 to play with. Okay, and if you're anything like me, this is going to be your what should I do with it? But this, you're definitely saving. You're putting that paycheck away. That's probably your last paycheck of the month. or depending on how your expenses roll around, that's probably your first paycheck. So this is definitely the paycheck you're saving, because all other paychecks you done took care of everything. And as it's bi-weekly, I think you guys get paid 3 times a month. So yeah, your first 2 paychecks will be all the things that you need to take care of, and that third paycheck needs to be saved, okay? And if you have to dip into it, just save a portion of it. Say, hey, if my paycheck is $500, I'm going to save $400, and $100 of it is for miscellaneous things. So that's miscellaneous things: clubbing, eat out, take out. If you're a guy, you got a new girl, you want to spend some money on her, that's your miscellaneous. Y'all need to learn how to save money too. That's your miscellaneous. But I really recommend, if you really want to pipe down on saving, you're going to put that with that. You're going to put this with this paycheck. It definitely works. Stick to it. That's called paycheck saving. So either at the beginning of the month or the end of the month, you're saving an entire paycheck. Now, what to do with that paycheck? You can open up a savings account if you, by this time, you should have discipline. You should get to this level of saving when you only have discipline in savings, okay? You open up, or you already have your savings because maybe 2 years ago you done did take the $10 out of my account, or $20 or $30, $50 out of my account thing. Now you want to save whole paychecks, okay? You're at the point, you done elevated. You want to save whole paychecks. Put it in your savings account. Put it in a trust fund. Put it in something. Save the entire paycheck. So the last and the final way to save money, number 5, is a system that I came up with 2 years ago, and it's been working for me, guys. I have 4 envelopes here, okay? This is best achieved during tax season, when you're saving that $500 to $1,000. And if you're a total smarty, you're gonna save maybe all of it, because hopefully by this time in this economy getting better, we're making enough money to save our whole income tax check. And if you're anything like me, you ain't getting nothing back anyway, because you gotta pay. Okay, so I have this, and the goal is obviously $10,000, and I had for home, but I crossed that out and just made it $10,000 altogether. Then I have one for a car. So this one is either for me to get a new car, or dip in when my car needs repair. So car. This one is like school. And this one is court. Some people just gotta pay the court. Y'all, and this video was recorded the 3rd week of December. Okay? And I'm broke. All right, listen. So don't think nothing outside of what I'm trying to help. Okay? So this is your income tax money. Okay? This is your income tax money. You have your envelopes. You have, let's say, house. Your goal is a house. Girl, your goal, you want a new car. And you want to start a business. You want to start a business. Okay? All right, so you get your income tax money. No, we're not buying shoes. We're not buying clothes. We're not buying anything. If you are going to do that, only $200 to $300 is your max. Okay, I know. Yeah, only $200 to $300 is your max. I know, ladies, it's tempting, and fellas too. You want to stunt on them for the spring and the summertime, but you need to stunt on your bank account automatically with your income tax. You're already at $400 on a car, $400 on what we said this was. We want to start a business. So you want to invest $400. Okay, no, we want to start a business. We're going to go ahead and for $800 on a business. But we're trying to get to $1,000, but we obviously need some money for a house or something, Okay, so yeah, that's how you do that. So you take your income tax money that you're saving. This is the portion that you're saving, and you want to split it up 3 ways, 4 ways, 5 ways, whatever your goal is. This can be either short-term goal or long. This can be either a short-term goal or a long-term goal. For example, buying a house is a long-term goal. And that long-term goal can be in the span of 3 to 5 years. Okay, that means that's your biggest purchase. So you need to be putting in money in that particular envelope every single month. Every single month you're putting money into that envelope, into that fact. Okay, this system is best for people who are saving paychecks. Okay, if you're saving paychecks, this is where your paycheck comes in. You can go and take that whole paycheck after you save it. You call the bank and be like, listen, at the end of the month, y'all take that whole paycheck and y'all put it into my savings account. Okay, Mrs. Fox, thank you. Okay, and then at the end of the month, you go into your savings account and you take all that out. Keep in mind, this is not your bi-weekly or weekly snatch out that's coming out of your account every paycheck. This is the one where you saving, the bank is taking your whole entire paycheck. And you go in there and you withdraw that money and you come home and you put it in your envelopes, whatever you call it. You put it in there, and I'm telling you, it will get you closer to your goal. No, this is not how I save $10,000 in a year video. This is more realistic on how to save your money when you're a broke ass mother. It doesn't matter if you start off with $100 in each envelope. It don't matter. Don't let nobody tell you, or don't even think that what you're doing is inadequate. No, because guess what? Money adds up when you're not spending it. We need to learn how to save money, okay? Now, only time you should be spending is when you are investing in a business. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope I made myself very, very clear and you learned something from this video. Tell me what is the best way to save money, and if you have another way that I don't know, because a lot of this is what I had to do over the years, because ain't nobody gonna knock on your door and teach you how to save money. Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna be like, sis, I know you only make $50 a paycheck. Take $1 out of that paycheck and tell the bank, listen, save $1 of my money every paycheck. It don't matter what level you're on. It's for you, okay? Because you'd be surprised once you start doing this how much money you really spend on nonsense stuff, okay? So thanks for watching, family, and I will see you guys in the next video.